it's been pretty much common knowledge that the Marxists and fascists of the far left is against the Second Amendment and against defending yourself and your family. We have seen numerous instances of this. The number one, which they scream from the rooftops, is getting rid of guns. Getting rid of your guns and your right to defend yourself. And we've seen, and second, and although most people would not even consider this as part of that overall message, is the demonization of Israel defending herself after October 7th. That it was okay when these Hamas butchers ruthlessly I can't even say the word. Okay. That was okay. But Israel's right to defend herself, that is demonized all over the place. And with these pro-Hamas rallies and so forth. Okay. Then we had an instance of this family trying to defend themselves when this group started walking in front of their house, and they had a gun to scare them off. They became the bad guy. When that military guy, I forget his name, saw this homeless man harassing and molesting means approach now, okay? That is the technical definition of molest. It does not mean, in the dictionary, it does not mean sexual assault on a child, okay? That should be what is said, not molest. But anyway, okay, so this homeless man, regardless of his race, okay, he saw a homeless man. He did not see a black man. He saw a homeless man harass and attack the subway riders. He stepped in, tried to stop it. He accidentally caused his death, and they put him up for murder. Okay, so he becomes the bad guy. Okay. I think there are other instances where defending yourself is... when this person, I forget his name, saw another person being attacked with a knife, he steps in, stops the attack, he becomes the bad guy. It was the Kyle Rittenhouse. I think it was the Kyle Rittenhouse. Okay. Now, we have a new situation that falls under this category. In Los Angeles. Okay, in Los Angeles. Now, before I get to this, okay, It's the same exact group of Marxists and fascists and communist and anti-American situation that called for the defunding of the police. Because what is the police's job? Protecting law-abiding citizens from criminals. Protection, self-defense. It is not, it is kind of, it's self-defense with assistance. Okay, you're being defended. Okay, so self-defense with assistance. When the police are there to protect law-abiding citizens, that is self-defense with assistance. You defund the police, you demonize the police, get people to hate the police so much so that they don't want to work. You're tying their hands. You're telling security people not to do their jobs at businesses, which I would tend to ask, if you're telling security not to do a damn thing, why are they there? What is the purpose of having a security guy at a store if he's not allowed to do his job? What is he there for? Window dressing? To have the look and appearance that this store has security against robbery? I mean, what is the practical purpose of having security at a business when he's not allowed to do his job, and when a robbery takes place, or when bad things happen, or when the person gets shot, or whatever, he just stands there and lets it happen and does nothing, and the bad guy goes away after the damage is done. So what is the security guy there for? What practical purpose is he? I mean, it boggles the mind. Okay? But again, that's another example of not allowed to self-defense. I remember a case when security steps in, they did their job. They stopped the robbery. They stopped the armed, That's what they're there for. But it seems that Marxists, communists, and fascists have overtaken our country and telling security guys, don't do your job. We will pay you not to do your job. I guess they're there for the paycheck. That must be the only reason why they're there. Hey, I got a job. I don't do anything, and I get paid. Stupid, boggles the mind. Okay, now to today's incident. In Los Angeles. Okay. Before I get to that, oh God, I'm sorry. So, we have a situation where the police are not allowed to chase the criminal. They're not allowed to arrest them. They're not allowed to do their job. That we defund the police, right? And so when that happens, we as law-abiding citizens have to take the law into our own hands and protect ourselves, protect our families, protect our businesses, because we cannot count on the police because they're just not there, right? So we arm ourselves to protect ourselves. Okay, so cause and effect. You get rid of the police, citizens arm themselves because they have no other choice. Because if the police aren't there to protect them, they gotta protect themselves. Self-protection. What was the word I used? Yeah, self-protect. Self-protection, right? Yeah. Okay. So, now we get to the incident. And I'm sure you're saying, thank goodness. Okay. In Los Angeles, a homeowner did just that. He legally bought a gun, which the Second Amendment is there to say he is lawfully owning a gun for self-protection. Okay? Because the police are not there. Yes. I'm whispering because it is a point that I'm repeating again and again and again. The police aren't there, so he buys a gun to protect his family. So in Los Angeles, I think it was either today or yesterday, and there's security video that shows a guy attacking a homeowner. The homeowner takes his gun and fires at the bad guy, the guy who attacked him. And the state takes away his license to own a gun. They take away his constitutional right to self-protect. It is unconstitutional what they did in Los Angeles when, after the homeowner legally used lethal force to protect him and his family. What did they want? Another death on their hands? I mean, really. That makes him happy. Hey, another American is killed by a criminal. They're vilifying law-abiding citizens, and they're glamorizing the criminal. And here's a situation where the homeowner, just an everyday guy, could be you, could be me, anybody who decided that since the police are not there, he had to protect himself, use the gun in lethal force. And let me tell you something. I've seen many videos of officers using lethal force when confronted with a crazy criminal ready to kill them. And it's legal. You know. So here's an everyday guy using his gun to protect himself so that he doesn't get killed. and protecting his family so they don't get killed. And they take away his license, his permit, his gun permit that he legally obtained to protect his family. Now, that is a symptom. Thank you, that was the word I was looking for. That is a symptom of the cancer that we have now in our country. The cancer of criminals having free reign over the city and over individuals. That we as law-abiding citizens are not allowed to protect ourselves. Are not, so it's just, so anyway, when I saw this, I was just so aghast. I was like shocked. At the same time, it's not because of the situation today, and after all I've been hearing, it's not so shocking. It's almost expected. But to take away a gun permit after it is used to produce in self-defense. Thank you, that was the word I was looking for. Self-defense. It screams from the rooftops. We are not allowed to self-defense. How many cases have I seen in courtrooms where a criminal case where a person killed in self-defense and he was not convicted? Millions and millions and millions of cases where a person killed in self-defense and they say, yep, he killed in self-defense. He has that constitutional right. It's justifiable homicide because he killed in self-defense and he is free. That's no longer the case. Now, killing in self-defense is a crime now. A very serious crime. It's all backwards. It is all backwards. What? Yet, what? I'm talking backwards. If you run a tape and just flip the reels and just run it in reverse, that's the way a person's voice sounds. What? That's backwards. That's speaking backwards. And everything that's going on is all ass backwards. Alright. Oh, God. Will somebody take this reel and put it on the tape recorder properly and play it forwards instead of backwards? That's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this country to take the reel and put it on the tape player properly so it runs forwards. That's what I'm waiting for. On that note, thank you for watching. Thanks for listening in. I will see you later. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.